This evening, Public Security Minister extols need for restorative justice. REID hosts annual Spelling Bee. CARIFORUM begins training of trainers program. In the region, is child labor in Bolivia a necessary evil? And internationally, Baltimore woman robbed and stabbed by fake vagrant.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Greetings to our viewers in Guyana and around the world. Today is Wednesday, December 5th, 2018, and this edition of Headline News is now being streamed live on Facebook and YouTube. I am Baby Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. This morning, students of the PTOLOMEY Rehabilitation Center took part in the school's second annual Spelling Bee. Esther Sobers was there and filed this report.
All children are special and unique in their own way, even if they are differently abled. On Wednesday, the students of the PTOLOMEY Rehabilitation Center were engaged in a spelling bee competition, and all the students excelled in the words given to them. This was the second annual spelling bee competition, with the lead facilitator of the event, Ron Robinson, who is a veteran in the arts and broadcasting.
I came for the first time to do a spelling bee competition. And that would have been it for the year. And I was so touched, so impressed with these children, with the persons who give them care and teach them and show patience. I said, we have to do it again before the year ends. And we have to do one for Christmas. And so here we are. And I thank them for accepting the recommendation that we do this. So let's get straight into our spelling bee competition.
The spelling bee competition was divided into 3 sections, which catered for deaf-mute students.
This year, your word is, when you get this, you say lemon. How do you spell lemon? Correct. And Daisy. By the time I leave here, I'll be able to get a job here.
At the end of the competition, all the students emerged winners and were given gifts with prizes and monetary awards, compliments of the center and Metro. With a charismatic personality, Cassandra Graham, a deaf-mute student at the center, proved to me that even without the ability to speak, she can communicate efficiently with spelling words, as I attempted in sign language to have her spell the word happy.
And there we have it, Ms. Graham spelled the word happy.
The success of the students being able to excel in the spelling bee competition was attributed to the dedicated teacher, Miss Ali. She has been teaching at the center for the past 3 years.
It was quite new to me at first, but as I interact with these children, I develop a love for them, and as such, that encouraged me to work more with them and to see that they grow, and I try to help them to aspire.
The PTOLOMEY Rehabilitation Center is a non-profit organization providing rehabilitation services for children with physical developmental disabilities, amputees, and persons with hearing impairment. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. The government is now considering the establishment of a labor court. In his budget contribution, Minister within the Ministry of Social Protection, Keith Scott, also disclosed plans to revamp the ministry's operations. During his contribution to the Budget 2019 debate, Scott also announced impending amendments to the labor laws. In this regard, the Labor Act would be amended to make submissions of records mandatory when complaints from workers are being handled. He also noted that with the oil and gas sector, there is likely to be an increase in businesses, thus punctuating the need for improvements to the labor laws. The minister also acknowledged that the Labor Department has not been investigating labor-related deaths in a timely manner. However, he was optimistic that this will change with monies from the 2019 budget that the Ministry of Social Protection received. Representatives of the CARIFORUM are currently in Guyana. They are undergoing training in the concept of restorative justice. George Gonzalez tells us more in this report.
The guys want to change, but we, who are a part of this, keep going with the falsities of the community and attaching the stigmas to the guys. We're supposed to be different. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Over the weekend, the CARIFORUM launched its 5-day Training of Trainers workshop on restorative justice at the Grand Coastal Hotel on the east coast of Demerara. The lead facilitator of the training is Pastor Wendell Jeffrey, a prison chaplain and criminologist.
The facilitator is confidential. Say that. Say the whole thing. The facilitator is confidential. Let me tell you something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You must be able to decipher what information is given to you that you can share and what information is given to you to die in your brain.
About 60 persons from across the Caribbean region are attending the training, which focuses on the sycamore tree concept of restorative justice. The initiative, which is aimed at reducing crime and recidivism, is funded by the European Union through the 10th EDF Crime and Security Cooperation Program. Addressing the participants on Sunday, Minister of Public Security Kamraj Ramjatan noted that he sees direct benefits resulting from this program.
This exercise of restorative justice, sycamore tree style, is its capacity to reduce reoffending. That is what, the more I read about it, I see happening here. I can see an offender changing for the positive. When one who would have gone through the conference or whatever it is, the discussion, not being made to feel that he's a really bad person, agreeing with the outcome, completing whatever task was agreed that he should perform, feeling sorry for what he has done, meeting the victim and apologizing, and feeling that the damage has been repaired.
Both the facilitator, Pastor Jeffrey, and the co-facilitator, Kenneth Basil, are ex-offenders. There are also several other ex-offenders in attendance who are representing other CARICOM nations in the 5-day training workshop.
If you want to preference somebody, you preference the underdog, given that the person with the strength will understand that is their responsibility to help the underdog. Yeah. So it's cognitive dissonance. You mess with the mind.
Yes, I like that term. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, he didn't know about it. Yeah. But how can you use all your giftedness, your spirituality, the talents that God has given you to help him?
There will be 3 pilot projects to implement this project in Suriname, Trinidad, and Guyana. Channel 2 Headline News, George Gonzalez.
Thanks, George. Don't go away. Coming up after the break, Public Security Minister extols need for restorative justice. But first, here today's foreign currency exchange rates.
For the latest in news from Guyana, the region, and beyond, visit our website, headlinenewsguyana.com.
Shop at John Lewis Styles in December and you could win one Amazon tablet or smartwatch every day. And that's not all. 4 persons will win $1 million to spend in the store. Just imagine, $1 million to spend on clothing, footwear, watches, fragrances, handbags, luggage, and accessories. Enter to win with every $5,000 you spend. So shop now to win one tablet or smartwatch every day and $1 million to spend in the store. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
Fresh ingredients and Creole foods at the Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Finger-licking boil and fry, meats cooked to perfection. No MSG added. We cater for vegetarians too. Breakfast and lunch available fresh Mondays through Fridays. We open 7 a.m. Get coffee, Milo, or our famous power porridge, filled with a blend of indigenous barks, natural fruit juices. Catering services and delivery available. Call 231-4343. Located at 16 Access Road, Kingston. The Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Bringing back the good old days.
Christmas big, plus size big things big, we gone big, yeah. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, Christmas big, plus size big things big, we gone big, yeah. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, yeah. We giving you, yeah. We giving you. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, yeah. We giving you, yeah. We giving you. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the GTT plus size Christmas. There's always more to love with GTT. Terms and conditions apply. See gtt.co.gy for details.
To find all your beauty and hair care products, visit the newly constructed American Home and Beauty Center, located at Robb and Wellington Streets. We have a wide variety of beauty products, including cosmetics, perfume sets, hair extensions, hair care products, costume jewelry, accessories, and many more. Check us out on Facebook at American Home and Beauty Center or call us on 226-4179. And remember to visit us at our mega location at Robb and Wellington Streets, across from CNS Channel 6.
93.1 Real FM. It's your favorite station for the best music from then to now.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me to side. Wasted days, spend the night. Me, are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside us. Simple things, them are your blessings, a blessing. Simple things are your...
Every day, all day for real music, real people, and real vibes. Come on! 93.1 Real FM.
Real FM.
The people's choice.
Welcome back. Minister of Citizenship Winston Felix has noted that in 2018, the Central Immigration and Passport Office of Guyana has issued over 80,000 passports. Minister Felix reported that 59,079 passports were issued to citizens locally, while another 17,310 travel documents were issued to Guyanese within the diaspora. According to Minister Felix, 6,143 residents were able to uplift their passports at the Passport Office in Region 6, East Berbice Quarantine. Meanwhile, Minister Felix reported that some 298 nationals were granted Guyanese citizenship so far for 2018. Speaking at the CARIFORUM Training of Trainers program, Minister of Public Security Kemraj Ramjitan pledged his support behind the institution of restorative justice in Guyana. Here is Wendell Jeffrey with more.
I want to congratulate, if I may proceed, the European Union and of course CARIFORUM Secretariat for promoting training in restorative justice through sycamore tree methodology.
On Sunday last, Minister of Public Security Kemraj Ramjitan addressed the representatives of fellow CARIFORUM member states who are here in Guyana to be trained in the art of restorative justice. The minister, who a few weeks ago publicly admitted that he was having a challenge with the prison situation in Guyana, told the gathering that he believes that expert solutions and recommendations should be tried to alleviate the problem of crime and recidivism.
I believe then that the stats, though very bad, we must now try as best as possible to give whatever the experts can come up with a chance so that we can have this cycle of violence broken. You must. And we have to give it a try, whatever it is.
Speaking directly to the focus of the training that was being undertaken, the minister said that the best practice of restorative justice, which is a feature across several countries, must be tried here in Guyana.
Restorative justice is one such program which must be tried. It has been tested in other countries, I understand, in Canada, in UK, the European Union. And of course, as we all know, restorative justice begins from the premise that the most effective response to conflict is to repair the harm done by the wrongful act.
Some 60 nationals from across the region have converged at the Grand Coastal Hotel Conference Center for a 5-day training. The minister said that some policies of yesteryear may have caused the ballooning in the prison situation. He said that the tough on crime approach has not worked.
Tough on crime policies saw legislators making the simplistic deduction that you jail them and the crime rates will come down. Simple. Jail them, crime rates will come down. But that hasn't worked at all.
Correct.
The decline in crime rates have to do more with economic and social trends, innovative policing strategies, and so on. Jailing doesn't exclusively cause a crime decline.
The security minister and second vice president said that simply jailing people have exploded the incarcerated numbers with harmful effects.
But what jailing does is create an explosion in incarceration, and this has harmful effects.
Decrying the minimum sentence rule, Ranjatan said that several of the inmates in the Guyana prisons ought not to have been there.
So the overcrowding, the caring of them, all of that, and the jail term, minimum sentences, sometimes a year, sometimes 3 years. And then also, another 75, the DOP told me, is there for petty theft, where you could have fined or asked for community service or some such thing. So we have about the 500 out of that 2,000 and more, which is about 25%, who should not be there.
The minister pledged his support for the implementation of the restorative justice program here in the Guyana prisons.
As Minister of Public Security and a representative of this government, we will give it every support. Thank you very much.
For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. The Guyana Water Incorporated is encouraging pensioners to take advantage of their new arrangements. An advertisement in Wednesday's daily newspaper instructs senior citizens to visit the nearest GWI office to be registered for a fixed payment on their water bill. However, the GWI account must be in the pensioner's name in order for them to be eligible for the reduced rates. Pensioners will not pay the fixed charge of $250, and those with meters will pay $74 for the first 2,200 gallons of water and 86 of each cubic meters used thereafter. Pensioners without any meters will pay $740 per month. All citizens aged 65 and over are eligible to apply for the new rates and would have to submit their identification card or passports. Don't go away. Coming up after the break, is child labor in Bolivia a necessary evil? And Baltimore woman robbed and stabbed by fake vagrant. But before that, here's this week's Rich Retraction schedule.
Christmas big, plus size big things big, we gone big, yeah. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, Christmas big, plus size big things big, we gone big, yeah. It's GTT Christmas, Merry plus size Christmas, yeah. We giving you, yeah. We giving you, Christmas. Merry plus size Christmas, yeah. We giving you, yeah. We giving you. It's GTT Christmas. Merry plus size Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the GTT Plus Size Christmas. There's always more to love with GTT. Terms and conditions apply. See gtt.co.gy for details.
93.1 Real FM. It's your favorite station for the best music from then to now.
Cause girls like you run around with guys like me to size. Waste a day and spend the night. Me, are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside us. Simple things, them are your blessings, a blessing. Simple things are your...
Every day, all day for real music, real people, and real vibes. Come on! 93.1 Real FM.
Real FM.
The people's choice.
Fresh ingredients and Creole foods at the Cottage Restaurant and Cafe. Finger licking, boil and fry. Meats cooked to perfection. No MSG added. We cater for vegetarians too. Breakfast and lunch available fresh Mondays through Fridays. We open 7 a.m. Get coffee, Milo, or our famous power porridge, filled with a blend of indigenous barks, natural fruit juices. Catering services and delivery available. Call 231-4343. Located at 16 Access Road, Kingston. The Cottage Restaurant and Cafe, bringing back the good old days.
For all your beauty and hair care products, look no further. Visit American Home and Beauty Center, 72 Robb and Wellington Streets, Georgetown, opposite CNS Channel 6. We have in stock a wide variety of brand name beauty products, cosmetics, perfume sets, hair extensions, hair accessories, costume jewelry, and much more. Come and shop in a spacious and comfortable environment with affordable prices and great customer service. American Home and Beauty Center is your one-stop shop. Telephone 226-1497. Opening hours Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Close on Friday between 12:30 and 1:30 p.m.
Shop at John Lewis Styles in December and you could win one Amazon tablet or smartwatch every day. And that's not all. 4 persons will win $1 million to spend in the store. Just imagine, $1 million to spend on clothing, footwear, watches, fragrances, handbags, luggage, and accessories. Enter to win with every $5,000 you spend. So shop now to win one tablet or smartwatch every day and $1 million to spend in the store. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook, Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go.
Welcome back. In news from the region, in Bolivia, close to 1 in 4 children work to provide essential income to their families. Bolivia is one of the only countries in the world where children as young as 12 years old are legally allowed to hold jobs. It is also the poorest country in South America.
When the school day is finished, the Menez brothers' working day begins. The 4 sell sweets on the streets of El Alto.
Hace 6 años. ¿Cuántos años tiene ahora? 13.
Residents used to seeing children at work don't bat an eyelid.
The situation in Bolivia forces children to do this. Their parents don't earn enough money.
The brothers' mother sells brooms for a living, and their father is dead. The money they earn is essential for their survival. Between the 4 of them, they earn about €250 a month, the equivalent of one adult's salary at minimum wage in the country. Child labour is a pillar of the country's economic model. An estimated 1 in 4 minors have a job, backed by the Children and Adolescents Union. In 2014, they led a fight for the right to legally work. The president caved to their pressure, making Bolivia the first and only country to legalize child labor. But this February, the country's judiciary declared unconstitutional certain provisions in the 2014 law that previously allowed children as young as 10 years old to work, though it still permits labor from the age of 12. For these teenage reps, it means taking protection away from minors who will continue to work illegally.
The problem with our government is that they think we can have the same model as foreign countries, where this situation could never happen because they have stable economies. But why do we have to go out to work? Because we need to support the household so that everyone can be fed.
Maria Agustina Varias is behind a campaign to make sure working children are still going to school, going from door to door to visit families. In this household, the two eldest children go out to work to allow the youngest to go to school. Miriam is 15. Her long hours as a waitress are exhausting her.
You don't feel good when you have to go out to work every day. It's the same for my mother, every day. Sometimes I just can't take it anymore.
Maria's organization offers medical and psychological support to keep kids in education. In this classroom, just under half of the pupils go out to work after school. Their teacher describes a damaging effect on their progress.
Some often have low grades, and it's because their parents don't control them at home. The kids come and go between work and school. For them, it's just normal.
Some observers say child labor has become a necessary evil to keep food on the table for hundreds of thousands of Bolivian families. Meanwhile, the International Labour Organization describes a vicious circle. The more a child works, the less likely he or she is to get qualifications and to participate in the country's economic development.
And internationally, Jacqueline Smith and her husband were driving home when she stopped to help a woman in need. Instead, Smith was stabbed to death in what police say was a ruse for robbery.
Jacqueline Smith and her husband Keith were driving home from a night out dancing.
It was just a beautiful night.
Celebrating their daughter's birthday when they saw a woman in need, carrying what looked to be an infant in her arms, in the rain, holding a sign that read, "Please help me feed my baby."
My wife felt moved to give us some money.
When Jacqueline rolled down the passenger window to give the woman money, a man approached to thank her, but then stabbed the 54-year-old mother and engineer to death, stealing her necklace and wallet before the pair ran away.
I'm from Baltimore. The last thing I thought that they were going to take my wife's life. And so now I got to live with that. I got to live with that every day.
The brazen attack prompting a response from Oprah, a former anchor in Baltimore, tweeting, "This story struck my heart. I've done this 1,000 times, but will think twice before ever doing again." Police have not caught the couple.
We also want to caution the public about engaging with panhandlers and recognizing the fact that not all of them have honest intent. Not all of them are in real need.
A good deed punished by a senseless death.
She was my soulmate and my everything.
Ron Mott, NBC News.
Here's the 3-day weather forecast. And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Wednesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, headlinenewsguyana.com. You can also tune in tomorrow morning for a rebroadcast and Thursday evening at 7 for more news. For now, I'm Bibi Baka signing out from your newscasting. Thank you for staying tuned and do have a blessed evening.